Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Hoosiers will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Boilermakers offense will get the first crack at it here. It is mostly the hardwood that's part of the sporting lore in the Hoosier State, but when these two square off like they're about to do, it's all about the old Oaken bucket.
It's all about the old Oaken bucket is right. You get that trophy at the end of the game, and you get to hold it up, and you get to celebrate and keep it for a year. So obviously, trophy bragging rights on the line.
The old Oaken bucket, man. I just feel like more is on the line. David, you said it, when there's a trophy involved in between Indiana and Purdue. This is one they want in the trophy case at the end of the day.
A little release to the back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The handoff to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the right. He's got it. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purdue! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off by saying so much for bad field position, a 91-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Indiana's offense will go to work for the first time today. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Using his legs, it's Dahl. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the air, it's Cherry. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He's going to pass on second down. On target to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he's got it! Touchdown, Indiana!
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. He's going to pass. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle. It's Browne. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Gets it out fast. Purdue somehow engineered a close victory the last time they faced the Hoosiers.
They dug deep. They had some good play calls, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the Jimmies and the Joes, and their players made it happen.
Well, and Purdue's dominated this series for a reason. They're typically the favorite. They have the better players, but rivalry games, we say anything can happen.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
On the play. He's down, second and goal. That's the end of the first.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Purdue, 10, Indiana, 7.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's Foley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It's caught. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
3rd down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
First down, Hoosiers.
He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Foley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Between the uprights, it's good. And the kick is good. And, guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to get it through the air. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Running back goes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Oh, it's reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up a 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. He's got great speed. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Throwing right. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, from West Lafayette to Bloomington, there are some feisty folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Hoosiers and Boilermakers. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then,
and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. On third down, going up top. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. Quickly complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw for it. He finds his man, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They want to just keep throwing it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Foreman. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Swings it out to the flat. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time. Ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Past the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
First down for the offense.
Handoff from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They move on top here in the 4th.
Number 8 calls it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Boise State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Throws for the tight end. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. It's loose. Running toward the tape. The 20.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. They'll throw it on first down. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Steps away to find some room. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They run the reverse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guy.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it out quickly. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish. The people fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
A 1st down for the offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.